What's up, sports fans, and welcome back to the Roger Report. We're kicking things off with a bang, diving straight into the latest on Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers. After a stellar debut, the big question on everyone's mind is whether his wife, Brittani, will make an appearance at their next game against the Seahawks. This is a player who's kept his private life under wraps, so any glimpse of his wife is a major talking point, especially after he confirmed their marriage recently. Next up, we're looking at a fascinating stat. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and yes, Aaron Rodgers himself, didn't play a single preseason snap. Did that matter? We're breaking down if skipping the preseason was a problem for these star quarterbacks and what it means for their performance on the field, especially after Rodgers' impressive Week 1 outing. And speaking of Aaron Rodgers, some people were skeptical about what he had left in the tank. Well, he's sending a clear message. RELAX, we're digging into the details of his performance, how he's settling in with the Steelers, and what coach Mike Tomlin's approach has been like behind the scenes. This is all about Rodgers proving the doubters wrong. Finally, we hear from former Steelers OT Ryan Harris, who says Aaron Rodgers is having the time of his life playing for Mike Tomlin. We'll get into the insider perspective on how Tomlin handles distractions and fosters a winning environment, and what it means for Rodgers at this stage of his career. Stick around for all the details, and if you're loving this breakdown, make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on. Let's go. Will Brittani Rodgers be courtside for the Steelers' next game? Aaron Rodgers kicked off his tenure with the Pittsburgh Steelers with a performance that silenced many doubters, leading them to a 34-32 victory over the New York Jets. He threw for 244 yards and 4 touchdowns, showcasing his enduring talent. Now, with the Steelers set to face the Seattle Seahawks, the spotlight is turning to Rodgers' personal life. His wife, Brittani, has remained an enigma, with Rodgers choosing to keep his marriage away from the public eye. Fans are buzzing with curiosity about whether Brittani will attend the upcoming game, especially after Rodgers himself confirmed his marriage and alluded to Brittani as his wife in recent press conferences, a stark contrast to his previous high-profile relationships. This private nature has left fans speculating, with no concrete information on whether she attended the Jets game or plans to be present for the Seahawks matchup. Rodgers' own words after the Jets game, thanking his wife for encouraging him to play, only fuel the intrigue. Don't go anywhere, because the story behind Rodgers' quiet marriage is just as fascinating as his on-field performance. And next, we'll see if other star QBs like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson needed that preseason tune-up at all. No preseason, no problem for the NFL's elite quarterbacks. In a league where preseason games are often seen as crucial for quarterbacks to find their rhythm, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Aaron Rodgers have defied the norm. All 3 stars skipped exhibition games entirely, yet delivered strong performances in their respective season openers. This raises a significant question. Is the preseason truly essential for seasoned quarterbacks like Allen, Jackson, and Rodgers? Rodgers, in particular, had a remarkable debut with the Pittsburgh Steelers, proving that he could still perform at a high level without game reps leading up to Week 1. Fans and analysts are now debating the necessity of preseason action for veteran players, with the success of these quarterbacks suggesting that experience and talent might outweigh the need for exhibition games. The focus is shifting to how these players manage their preparation and conditioning to hit the ground running without the traditional preseason ramp-up. But Rodgers' strong start isn't just about his individual talent. It's also about the environment he's in. Coming up, we'll explore what Aaron Rodgers is really feeling playing for coach Mike Tomlin, and if he's truly having the time of his life. Aaron Rodgers' message to the doubters: relax. Following his impressive debut with the Pittsburgh Steelers, where he led the team to a victory against the New York Jets, Aaron Rodgers is addressing any lingering skepticism about his abilities. He's sending a clear signal to those who questioned what he had left in the tank: RELAX. Rodgers' performance in Week 1, which included a high completion percentage and multiple touchdowns, silenced many critics. The Steelers organization, led by head coach Mike Tomlin, has been notably patient, allowing Rodgers ample time to make his decisions and integrate into the team without the pressure of immediate preseason play. This approach underscores the trust placed in Rodgers' veteran presence and leadership. His comfort and confidence were palpable, even when facing challenges like his offensive line's performance. Instead of publicly criticizing, Rodgers has shown a willingness to support his teammates, a sign of maturity and team-first mentality. This positive atmosphere, cultivated by Tomlin's leadership style, appears to be exactly what Rodgers needed at this stage of his career. And that supportive atmosphere is being noticed by those who know the team best. Stick around as we hear from a former Steeler about why Aaron Rodgers is reportedly having the time of his life in Pittsburgh. Is Aaron Rodgers having the time of his life in Pittsburgh? After a strong Week 1 performance against the New York Jets, where he threw for 4 touchdowns and completed over 70% of his passes, Aaron Rodgers appears to be thriving with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Former Steelers offensive tackle Ryan Harris believes Rodgers is genuinely enjoying his time under head coach Mike Tomlin. Harris highlighted Tomlin's exceptional ability to manage distractions and allow players to focus solely on their jobs, creating an environment where Rodgers, even at 41, can perform at a high level. Tomlin's commitment to brutal honesty and team accountability, which Rodgers seems to embrace, is also a key factor in their dynamic. Rodgers' calm demeanor on the field, despite offensive line struggles and defensive lapses, speaks volumes. His support for teammates like Broderick Jones and positive interactions with receivers like Calvin Austin III and even DK Metcalf, who called him "my boy," suggest a player who has found his footing and is building strong connections. So, is Rodgers' resurgence sustainable? We'll keep you updated. But for now, that's all the news we've got. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Rodger Report, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We'll see you next time. Alright, that's a wrap on today's top stories. Aaron Rodgers is making waves with the Steelers, sparking questions about his wife Brittani's attendance. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Rodgers himself proved preseason isn't a must-have. Rodgers is silencing doubters and embracing Coach Tomlin's leadership, with former teammates saying he's having the time of his life. If you loved this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe to the Rodger Report for all your sports news, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single update, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social channels. We'll catch you in the next one.